Hi guys, yeah, back with another video. Uh, what I want to chat about today is like depression sort of thing. I mean, it's a massive topic lately. Um, with England left back Danny Rose coming out as being depressed and that. So I've got to talk quietly because someone's hovering the van. I'm not working at the minute. Currently working in Oxford. But yeah, what with Danny Rose coming out saying I've been diagnosed as depressed, I think that's a big move, for someone who's in the limelight week in week out to say, look, I'm a footballer. I earn shitloads a week, and I've still got depression. Depression's not something that you're only going to get if you got this or you got that or you got that. It will hit you whether you're a millionaire, whether you live in a slum, or whether, like me and you're just an average Joe who goes out and earns a wage. Monday, one a mate that I've known for donkey's years since I was in nursery, put a little video up on here. He's struggled with weight issues and that for the past few years. And his story goes that he was in a gym just working out and someone slagged him off, a trainer or something slagged him off. Now my mate, he's usually, well, when I was with, like, hanging around him years back, he was always the kind of bloke that you would go to with your own problems. So to see him literally breaking down on camera, crying his eyes out, it was quite moving. So yeah, I mean, also my brother has been diagnosed as depressed obviously with depression. I mean, we all go through stuff in our lives, don't we? And I heard something on the radio, Talksport, earlier on the way to work. Two seconds. Yeah, sorry. On the way to work, saying that some guy reckons that everyone in the world is depressed. It's just how you cope with it. Some people can cope with it, some people can't. Some people struggle sometimes. Some people don't show anything. Me personally, I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life. Personally, at work as well. Even doing a football thing, it's stressful. You know, yeah, like I said, I'm going through stuff. My cousin had mental problems and it ended up with him taking his own life a few years back. So the struggle is real, guys. I mean, if you are having suicidal thoughts, please talk to someone. I hate reading the paper or reading the news and reading on Facebook this person's killed themselves. Someone will listen to you. Yeah. Um, I've already told my mate and my brother that, yeah, I'm there. If you want to chat, if you want to just let off steam, just let me know. I've even invited my brother to come work with me whenever he wants to. Just to clear his head, to do something different. And yeah, that's that really. I mean, I know this video's a bit of a downer. Usually I post like things about my football team, how we're getting on, etc. But yeah, I mean, I think it's an important issue that needs to be faced. And obviously with Danny Rose coming out and admitting that, not that he should admit it, because it's like when you admit something, it's like you've got a little secret and you don't care now who he is. It's not a secret. If you've got depression, you've got depression. In my eyes, man up. I don't mean man up as in shut up, get on with it sort of thing. Man up. When I say man up, I mean sort of man up, own it. Own the depression. Tell people, yeah, I'm me. I've got this issue in my head that is affecting me at the minute. but I'm gonna get through it. You know, own it, own the depression. Yeah, man up. That's what I mean. I mean, if anyone's taking that with offence, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it in the way like, you know, when people say, "Oh, man, the f up," you know what I mean? I didn't mean it like that. Yeah, I mean, that's what I want to post about. I mean, my little boy. I mean, those that know me know my little boy has gone through issues in his own head, and it's sort of wilted away the more he's been involved in football. And at his presentation a couple of weekends ago, he obviously got his club. He got the members award, you know, which all the boys get. His manager nominated him for a special award. It's a Swanley Rangers Club Award. You know, it recognises people that have gone through stuff and kind of come out the other side a better person, sort of thing, and that they're getting through it and blah blah blah. It was nominated as one of 5, you know, because, you know, like we've been talking to the manager, and the manager obviously nominated him. You know, because when he first started playing football, as some of you would know, if you know us personally, you know, he wouldn't say boo to a goose. You know, he wouldn't even. He's the kind of boy that wouldn't have done anything unless he had me or his mum next to him or his sister, you know, to hold his hand and see him through it. So when I took him to his very first training session, you know, I thought, you know, I'm probably a year ahead here. You know, I took him, introduced him. He was all, you know, hand over his eyes. I don't know what I'm doing here, sort of thing. He's stuck next to the chairman, Dave, and for the next hour and a half, I didn't see him. You know, I didn't hear a word out of him. He was asking questions, and I was thinking, hang on a minute. You know, I was expecting him to say, "I don't want to do that yet, Dad." You know, the first thing he said, he got off that pitch and goes, "Can we go next week?" And then that followed on to the week after. That followed on to the week after, and then now he's one of the loudest. You know, he's always talking. You know, if he's got an issue, he'll voice it to the other players, which I think is a good thing. You know, but I want to sort of, you know, get him a bit lower at the minute because I don't want him being arrogant. I don't like arrogance myself, so I don't want it in my children. But yeah, guys, the most important thing about this message is, please, if you're having issues in your head, please talk to someone. Go to your doctor. You know, it's not an embarrassment. It really ain't. You know, and you're probably going to get more, you know, more power to you if you can come out and say, look, I've got issues in my head. I need help. You know, like I said, I've gone through a lot of stuff in my life. You know, there's things that I've gone through that no one would know. You know, but I keep it to myself. I get on with it. You know, it's back of my head. You know, think of like a TV screen. It shrinks, it shrinks, it shrinks, it shrinks, and then when it's tiny, you just back of your head, and the more important things come into fruition in your head. With that being said, I've been rabbiting on now for nearly 10 minutes. I've got to get on with my work because I'm in Oxford and it's like a 3-hour drive back to London. I've still got 2 more to do. So I love you and leave you, and catch you on the other side.